In this video today, we're going to go over the latest news in the world of powerlifting so we make sure that you're not missing out on any key information. So let's get right into the video. Alrighty, welcome my powerlifting people. We're gonna get right into the powerlifting news, starting off with USAPL because they gave us some more information about the various nationals that they're going to have next year. So you got some additional information about the police, fire, and military nationals, the high school nationals, and of course the raw nationals, the one that you guys are probably all wanting to learn more about. So USA Powerlifting just announced that their raw nationals next year is going to be September 14th through 17th, and it's going to be in Memphis, Tennessee. They already have the meet website up, so I'll put that link down in the description below so you can go look at the breakdown of the schedule, the deadline for signing up, and then the registration price depending on when you sign up. In addition, USAPL did comment on their Instagram post when someone asked about qualifying totals and said they are not changing the qualifying totals. So the qualifying totals that were used for this year and that are currently on the website are the same qualifying totals that we use for Raw Nationals next year. And if you missed out on a previous statement from USA Powerlifting last month, they are changing how they're running their nationals and how things are broken up next year. And so now that's why we have the Raw Nationals, and it includes all the divisions. So the teens, the juniors, the open, and the masters. The youth nationals, the bench nationals, the equip nationals are all going to be separate meets now from this Raw Nationals that's in September in Memphis, Tennessee. Next up, going over the information we have for the police, fire, military nationals is going to be March 11th. It's going to be run by Johnny Graham, and it's going to be in Killeen, Texas. And then for the high school nationals, it's going to be March 30th through April 2nd, and it's going to be run by BJ and Heather Foss, and it's going to be run in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's all the information we have for 3 of the 6 national championships that USAPL is going to be running next year. Don't know when we're going to get the information for all the rest of them, but I did see a comment that the information for the equip nationals should be coming out next week. And speaking of high school nationals, Powerlifting America also gave us information about their high school nationals for next year. So the information is not on the Powerlifting America website yet at the time of this recording, but the meet director Steve Mann did make a Facebook group and an Instagram account, so I'll link those down in the description below as well, and you can go see the current information that's up for that high school championship. So Steve Mann's gonna be the one running the meet, and it's gonna be run from March 31st to April 2nd, and he's gonna be running in Scranton, Pennsylvania. For this meet, they do have qualifying totals. So again, you want to check that link down in the description below so you can see those totals and see what meets you can hit it in, because you can hit in Powerlifting America meets, but also in non-Powerlifting America meets that are drug tested. So I'm assuming they're going to be accepting USAPL, USPA, and they also specifically mentioned the High School Powerlifting Association where they're going to accept totals from. Now, taking a step down for the national level events, we're going down to the regional level events, and USA Powerlifting gave us a 2-for-1 the same day. They gave us information also that they're going to be running the regional championships again starting in 2023, and they're currently taking bids for meet directors who want to run the regional championships. I'll have the link down in the description below to the post so you can go read everything and see what region you are in, because it's broken up into 8 different regions, and see information about whether you want to break an American record or how you can qualify for nationals to regionals, because they do allow a handicap so you don't have to hit the same qualifying total if you hit a local meet than if you hit it at the regional championship. For those of you maybe new to USAPL, you maybe don't know what regional championships are. They were running these before the pandemic hit, and so they would break up the country into different regions and run a regional championship so people in those states from that region can go compete. They can break American records, they can qualify for the Arnold Battle of the Regions event, and also they'd have that handicap to be able to qualify for the national championship. So they are bringing that back now after the pandemic starting in 2023. And USAPL also announced their world records. So if you've been to one of their high level meets like the Arnold or the national championships, you may have heard them announce, oh, this is a world record, or maybe even an unofficial world record, but they didn't have an actual list anywhere publicly for everyone to see what the world records are. But now they've created everything, and now you can go and see all the world records in the lifting database, just like the American records and the state records. So the post, again, link down in the description below, goes over how they came up with these world records and which meets you can attend to go break a world record. And if you're already a top lifter, you can go to your lifting database profile and see if you already currently have some world records, because they went back and looked at previous IPF and USAPL meets to set those world records. So you may be someone who already currently holds a USAPL world record. And if you want to hear more powerlifting news, then you want to watch this video next, where I break down all the information we currently have for Powerlifting America and their various nationals they're going to be running next year. And I'll catch you guys in that next video.